guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642. Today I've got a video for you of this 2019 Nissan Altima. This one is a very nicely loaded 2.5 SR trim. As you can see outside, this one's finished off in a white exterior, which typical Nissan, this has a beautiful metallic shine to it. Outside you can see, obviously you do have the SR wheels and then the blacked out trim that the SR does give you. Black mirrors. And you can see some chrome trim below the belt line, as well as body colored door handles. This one as well does have very nicely tinted windows on it. Fuel cap on your driver's side, as well as your radio antenna right there, and sunroof. You can see too, this one does have the factory splash guards. Around the rear, your rear diffuser that I believe the SR does give you, dual exhaust, and your SR and Altima badges. Rear backup camera, of course. And coming up to this side, this one is riding on Hankook Kinergy GT tires. They are 235/40 R19, so 19-inch dark finished alloy wheels, rear disc brakes. They also are nitrogen-filled tires on this one. And I have to say, I thought the last generation Altima was a pretty nice car, but this is a huge upgrade over it. These drive just as great as they look. Up front, you can see some of the darker chrome accenting, your LED headlights, all of that. And coming to the key, it is your typical Nissan key fob. Lock, unlock, press and hold up top. It is equipped with remote start. See, just like that, it will start up. Press and hold for panic, and press and hold, and it will pop the trunk. Go ahead, cut it off, get inside. As I mentioned, intelligent entry, just walk up, press on the door handle, and it will unlock. Press again to lock, and then of course, press twice, and it will unlock all four doors. Stepping inside, you can see this one does have the typical SR interior. It is black leather with the cloth inserts in the middle. And very cool too, you kind of have the orange stitching throughout on the dash, and then the accents in the middle of the seats. To start, foot on the brake, and just press right here. And we'll go ahead and close the door. And inside of this Altima, as you can see, the SR does give you a very nice leather-wrapped, flat-bottom steering wheel. Nice and tight power steering for what it is. And of course, on the wheel, you have your cruise controls on this side, Bluetooth phone controls, then your audio system controls over here. Behind the wheel, paddle shifters for the CVT, or continuously variable transmission. This one is equipped with low gear, and then when you're in drive, you can press right here, and that will turn sport mode on and off. Reverse, as I mentioned, this one does have a rear backup camera. Up top on the door, it's all padded material. You have some faux carbon fiber trim around here. Follows through around your window switches as well. Nice padded stitched leather on the armrest and on the door. All four of your power windows, power locks, power mirrors, all of that right there. Driver's side is automatic up and down. Your trunk release, gauge shimmer, and trip reset, hood and fuel release are down there. Dashboard itself is all soft, padded, stitched leather. See the stitching above your gauge hood, stitching there, and it follows through. In the middle, you can see your gauges, tachometer, speedometer, and then the center display, which you can control from right here. Bring up all kinds of different options, things like that. It's very simple to use. You can see this one as well has just over 9,000 miles on it. Your fuel gauge, engine temperature, all of that up there. In the middle, this is your typical Nissan infotainment system. Super easy to use though. Does have Android Auto, Apple CarPlay of course. Just very simple. You can bring up different settings, things like that. And also press, bring up your camera, different controls. As I mentioned, AM, FM, auxiliary in, Bluetooth audio streaming, satellite radio, everything you'd expect, and it's a great audio system. But all your controls there, hazards, and then 2 air vents. Below there, this one is equipped with single zone manual climate control. Your temperature on this side, heated seat controls right there for the driver and passenger. They are 2-stage. All of your different zones down below, and then the fan speed right there. Super easy to use. Storage, your USB ports. You actually do have a USB-C port, and then a power outlet up front. As I mentioned, your shifter right here. And then very nice, even the center console is lined in all of this very nice leather. 2 cup holders, padded armrest back here, storage inside of there. Seats in this one are super comfortable. They're typical Nissan, just overstuffed and plush. You can see the cloth inserts in the middle with your very nice stitching, all of that. Up top, you do have a sunglasses container, as well as all of your interior lighting controls, sunroof right there, and a manually dimming rear view mirror. Visor, your vanity mirror built in, and this will go to the side and extend. I mean, overall, just a great place to be inside, and a huge upgrade from older Altimas. Another thing I did forget to mention is this one is equipped with blind spot monitoring. Go ahead and step out. Hop the trunk, as well as the hood, which still has its original plastic on it. Same goes for the fuel door. And step out. Fuel door on the driver's side, as I mentioned earlier, right there. And then inside, everything follows through material quality wise, padded stitched leather, the faux carbon fiber. See, the back seat is just as clean as up front. And stepping in, I'm 6'2". This back seat is a super comfortable place to be. I mean, this front seat is where I would sit. I can fit behind myself, no problem. Do have back seat pockets on each side, as well as 2 USB ports down below. Once again, another USB-C. Up top, your interior lighting controls, all of that. And then in the middle, you do have an armrest, nice padded stitched leather, 2 cup holders, and all of that. I mean, this would be a great car for something like rideshare, Uber, Lyft. Just a great people hauler. And of course, too, in typical Nissan fashion, your child lock's built in right there on the door. Inside of the trunk on this one, everything follows through. You can see you have a massive amount of space with a nice part of a mid-size like this. With your all-weathers for the rear, and then storage underneath of there, your spare tire and everything else underneath. Up top, you have your releases for the rear seat. It is split folding. And then of course up here, this is all nice and lined. Back seat on this side, everything follows through. And then up front, you do have a manual passenger seat in this one. Inside of here, this one does include your state inspection certificate, all that inside the glove box. So once again, your air vent. And up front, your LED daytime running lights are on at the moment. But we'll go ahead, put the headlights on. They are automatic as well. And up front, you can see your LED headlights. And then under the hood on this one, it is equipped with Nissan's typical 2.5-liter 4-cylinder. Everything under here is in great shape, running fantastic. I mean, this is still basically a new car. More than enough power for what it is, and with the CVT, we'll get excellent fuel economy as well. Go ahead, bring the automatic driver's side window back up. Cut it off right there. Move the key, and headlights back in auto mode. As always, this vehicle is for sale at Volvo of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. If you are interested in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. Thanks for watching.